Hello, and welcome to the LBA stand here at Intersec 2024. I'm excited to learn a lot more about their products and innovations, and I've been warmly welcomed by Marco Botticelli today, who's been leading the export department for almost 10 years. Marco, thank you very much for having me here on the stand.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much. First of all, can you please help our audience to know more about LBA as a company, but also as an innovator in the industry?
I'm going to try to be quite straight to the point. Can you imagine that 40 years ago, there were two people in a garage and they were doing some barriers. And 40 years later, maybe you wasn't born, 40 years later, we are doing 40 million euro. We are manufacturing more than 8,000 barriers per year. And we are creating manufacturing all high security products like bollards, like you can see here, road blockers, high security barriers. Everything is crash tested. And the little fun thing is that the grandfather of the company was the one who invented the bollard.
Wow.
So that's more or less the company that's more or less what the company is doing today.
Fantastic. Now, we know that there are a lot of brands that fall under the LBA umbrella. One of them is called Security by Design.
Okay.
It's a very apt name. That's a very important part of developing smart and safe cities in the modern era. Can you just talk to us about how Security by Design complements the other LBA brands?
So, more generally, you have to know that in LBA, we try to make 2 new innovations per year. So we have a department which is only focusing on innovation, trying to find what does the city, what does the security, what does the access control need tomorrow, not today, because we are leading for tomorrow. We are working for tomorrow. And our CEO, being an architectural woman, she began to think, okay, how can we get rid of the anxiety of all these bollards and all these tools that are here to protect, but they push some anxiety in the city. So it comes to her mind and to the innovation team to make, to leave the bollards, but to put a shell on it, a design shell. It could be a cube, it could be a bench, it could be whatever you want at the end, but it looks beautiful. And we went further. And you can, for example, there is one, the name is Cube. And you can put your Wi-Fi, put your phone and get the Wi-Fi on it.
Wow.
And you can sit on it. You don't feel anxiety, but underneath, you have the fixed bollard, which is crash tested. So it means that, for example, the hotel behind is protected. So Security by Design is for the urban life. Let's make the city a place where we live without anxiety and where the mobility should be the flow should be as easy as possible. Security should be there, but shouldn't be seen. That's the idea.
Most definitely. I agree with you there, Marco. I think a good way to put that is visual pollution, especially here in the Middle East.
Yeah.
You know, we're in Dubai now, but there are so many incredible cities that you feel secure in, but you don't have this visual pollution of bollards.
Exactly.
So, like you say, it reduces the anxiety. Talking of the Middle East, I'd like to know more about LBA's target markets right now and which markets you're going to be focusing on in the future as well.
Okay, so the thing is that LBA is a French company, and we are more or less, honestly, we have more or less 80% of the markets. Then in Europe, we are almost everywhere. And why are we here now today here in Intersec? It's because, in fact, we already are installed in Qatar, in Saudi, in Oman, in Dubai, in Egypt. We are in all these parts of the world. And it was growing and growing. And last year we came, but just with a little stand to, smell the atmosphere. And we were like, okay, so let's open a branch. Let's assume some people. Let's be there because this is the place to be. Our products are already here, but again, the DNA of the company is to be close to the customer. So being in France, working with Dubai, it wasn't enough. We have to be here. So we are here.
Most definitely. And you mentioned just then about opening an office.
Yes.
Is that based here in Dubai?
It's based in Dubai, and we have already one business developer, and we're gonna have quite soon some administrative people, technical people, as soon as it goes quicker.
Fantastic.
And we want to do quick.
Fantastic. Well, I'm delighted to hear that you're settling in here in the Middle
Yes.
East and gaining your own footprint in the region. What does the future hold for LBA here in the Middle East?
The future, honestly, with the quality of our products, with the fact that we already are in the Middle East, I think that the future is quite bright. As long as we work hard, I think that in Middle East, the future is bright. I have already a few containers arriving. We are doing a lot of meetings. I'm super happy of the team that we have. All the company is in our back, backing up us. So I feel confident. I love to come in Dubai. So sometimes I say I stay the weekend. So no, the future looks good.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. It's definitely very nice being from Europe and visiting Dubai in the winter when you enjoy the warm weather.
I was freezing 2 days ago, and now I'm just like the best place to be.
Make the most of it. Well, Marco, it certainly sounds like there's a very bright future for LBA here in the Middle East region. It's been fantastic seeing your products today, learning more about them, and I'm definitely very excited to see how you develop here over the next few years. So thank you very much for having me here on your stand.
You know what? Let's see each other next year, and hopefully I'm going to tell you very good news.
Most definitely. I look forward to hearing about the progress.
Thank you for your time. Thank you so much.